Drop it down 1 bar notch. This coil really struggles pinpointing if the target is less than 4 inches deep, okay? See how it's just so jumpy? I'm running the 2.7/8 version. I just don't know where to dig, man. This ground is pretty hard too, and I've noticed that this SP22 coil, it struggles a little bit more than the other coils in this dry ground here. And I think that's part of what it is. And it's kind of rooty here too. So it's a deeper target there. It's a deeper target. And I just ran into the situation right over there, and it sounds different when I drop the bars down. When I drop the gain down there, the tones change, and it's harder to know how deep that target is because I mainly go by tone. I don't look at my depth meter. And oh, I didn't change my batteries in this pin pointer right here. Shoot. This thing's gonna be very, very elusive, man. Okay, let's go with this one again. I think I might have 2 dead batteries in my pin pointers. That does not happen very often. Both pin pointers die on me. This could be some foil or something. This is an iffy target here, but I want to get these iffies out, you know. And the roots here are just hideous, man. It could be coin, but I'm not thinking it's gonna be a coin. I just wish my TRX was working right now. It is working, but I'm gonna have to dig this out with my shovel here. And I know that these plugs are kind of ugly, but these trees are right next to here just have a lot of roots in them, man. Oh man, this target's gonna be really hard to get out, man. I can tell just right now. This is gonna be hideous, man. I'm right to it, but oh man, I'm just tearing the ground up here. Come on, baby, come out right now. Just pop right out. Oh man. Come on. Right there's a coin. Is it an Indian? It's a wheat penny. It's a wheatie. Yeah. Cool. Man, this soil is just hideous right here, man. I am really not liking the soil here. I'll spread out a little bit of dirt there because that plug is not going to go in there because I just loosened up all that soil down there. So it's not going to make it a pretty plug there, but I'll give it a couple stabs. I'll give it a couple stabs there so it kind of heals the edges up, because I want the outer edges of this plug here to get fit firmly in there. And the ground like this, being how it is, you know, this plug is not going to sit flat in there, so I just make a couple stabs in the center of it so it kind of evens that plug out on the edges. That's where you want that contact with your plug to the hole to be nice and firm, so that that plug doesn't die out. I mean, it's not going to die out here anyway. I mean, it's the middle of the summer. This grass really isn't very strong here anyway. But he just mowed here. I had to actually wait a few minutes for him to get done mowing. See the foil on the surface there? It just does not like foil, man. This coil just struggles for some reason. There's a sprinkler head right there, so 19 is the sprinkler head. Man. And there's certain places where your detector and your coil are not going to perform in certain places, right? And I think this is a park where there's a lot of foil, like especially out by the curb strip there, that it was really struggling at. And I have it jacked. I have this thing all the way up, because when you have the detector all the way up, you're able to detect those deeper targets there. If I drop that thing down to 3 bars, which a lot of guys do, they drop it down 3 or 4, maybe 5 bars, you're not going to be able to get those deeper targets. They're going to be like whispers, and those whispers could be some big iron down there. That's why I have my gain on the Simplex jacked all the way up, because the tones change when you drop your gain down. And I don't like the tones changing, because I like the tones being the same when I'm hunting, right? That's like using a whole different detector, you know? I want to have pretty much the same settings so I can really get to know that the settings that I have and just run in that certain mode, because it's really not about the detector that you're using. It's about how well you know that detector. And if you're changing a bunch of settings and stuff all the time, it just makes it much more confusing. If you just start with some settings and then stay with them, you'll really get to know those tones, especially with the Simplex, because the tones do change when you adjust your gain. Okay, I might be able to hit this one. But this coil isn't performing very good in this park today. These are my pinpointers for some reason. Both pinpointers are just not liking the soil here today. So it's gonna be deeper. I'll just dig a plug. The ground's gonna be very, very hard. This sounds like a good, really, oh, it's super soft here. Oh, it's like butter, man. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's junk. It's junk. I don't think it's gonna be anything good here. It's probably a pull tab or something. My pinpointer's not going. I think it might change the batteries here in a minute. Some foil right in here. No, it's right there. Some foil right here. It's not. It's a pencil eraser. A little pencil eraser. Sweet. So what I'll do is I'll go like this. I'll smash that soil down there, because it's a little bit crumbly here. I don't know if this. I'll take a little bit out. I'll just spread out a little bit of dirt there, and then make sure that plug goes in there flush. Just like so. I can't pinpoint it, because you get a good target this way, right? You know where the line is, where it's at this way. But then when you rotate on it, I can't get a pinpoint on it. So I can't get my crosshairs to dig the hole out there. Even if I push my pinpoint button, I'll dig this one out. It's a nail, right? It's gonna be a nail. I do have to say this, what's that? What the hell is that right there? Is it a little jewel? Something shiny right there I just saw. Huh, something weird. But it's gonna be some junk. Most likely it's gonna be some junk here. If I can even find it. Probably not though. Not when my pinpointer's acting up like this. Yeah, this one ain't gonna happen. Right? See if I can smack it again here. Move that plug away so I can sweep over. I was off just by a little bit. I'll try to get it out over here. Right there. This one could be another wheatie. You just never know. And it's gonna be a deep. Probably some iron, most likely. It just sounded like iron. A lot like iron. Did I just get it out? It's a nail. It's gotta be a nail. Yeah, it's a nail right there. I see it. See? Those iffy targets, man. Those iffy targets are most of the time, very few times I've found a coin with the Simplex if you're getting a target just like that, right? So if you get targets just like that, I pass 99% of those targets up. Very rarely will I dig up a target just like that. But I just wanted to see. So this plug is not gonna be pretty because it's so crumbly. It's not gonna go back in there, so I need to chop it up a little bit there. Maybe even take a little bit out and spread it out here. Yeah. Move it up like that. Kind of reconstruct that plug a little bit right there. Just like that. There we go. Much better. Okay. I'm gonna have a much better chance to get something out here right now with this small coil. It's just not liking this soil here. I'm all the way up, running it hot. That's the way I like it, man. I found a killer necklace, I think, right over there, right at the base of the tree, about 5 months ago. A necklace right on the surface, man. So, I want to go deeper right here, so I'm using the wrong coil here. And I'm just using the wrong coil, period. I really don't prefer this coil because the big coil is going to separate a lot better and it's going to go a lot deeper. And the big coil, the SP28 coil, what I'm talking about, is actually, I think, lighter than this smaller coil here. This smaller, the SP22 coil is actually thicker. It's a lot more girthier of a coil, and I think I'm gonna go get my SP28 out of the truck there. Hunting here for a little bit. I was on my way to a school out of town here. I was gonna head out there. Hopefully Jim calls me up and hopefully Jim meets me there. Here's a really scratchy one jumping everywhere. Super soft here. I like this soil. So I'm gonna continue just digging here for a little bit because it's so soft. I don't really get soft soil like this very often. It's a pull tab right there, I see it. Alrighty. Well, there's a wheatie for you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.